Welcome back to RoadrunnerZX. I'm Michael McFarland, your host. Just to touch base on a few things as we hit the end of 2025. I am so appreciative of the people that have watched our videos and enjoyed the experience of learning about different business owners here in McLean County. As we finish up the year, proud thing is that we have over 1,000 subscribers. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Hopefully this week we have Artie McFarland that's going to come in and talk a little bit about Bloomington-Normal and his viewpoint of the great experiences you can have here and quality of life. But overall, as I finish up with our 16th video, first season done, heading into our second season, I couldn't have done any of this without you. As I say every single week, yes, we need you to subscribe. That helps us out quite a bit. But feedback is great. Or if you have people that you want us to do an interview with. So make sure you're doing stuff in the comments. Help us to get better every single week. As I talk about George behind the camera and everything, as he helps out quite a bit. And we really are trying to bring the stories to life that bring our lives to the story, I guess I would say. I have to thank our sponsor, Roadrunner Real Estate, for paying for the time, and then also just the overall equipment and things that we have. Hopefully, as you've seen from the beginning videos, we get a little more sophisticated, but we also put a lot of money into make sure we have better lighting and other equipment so that the experience is better. So after all of the thankfulness that I have as I finish up 2025, heading into 2026, I hope you look forward to our interview here with Artie McFarland. So I guess, as I say in every video, I guess we'll just kind of jump into the questions. And Artie, from your experience, what are the things that you've enjoyed the most from Bloomington-Normal?
Michael, I'd like to say thank you for having me on RoadrunnerZX. It's so glad to see how well this has been going. I'm hoping that this will help you, your family, especially me. But we're going to go through some great things I love about Bloomington-Normal and my 42 years of being a dog here. So, we'll start right in with the great businesses. You know, we have State Farm, the great insurance and everything. Hey, no haters if I don't remember you. But hey, we got Rivian that's there with the new cars and everything. But you want education? We got Heartland that's out there. You know, they can help train you. And then we got the ISU. You know, they've got a great college too. Been here for a long, long time. Not in dog years though. We have IWU. It's a nice little college. I enjoy it. But hey, let's get to the fun. I love all the parks we have. You know how many parks we got? We got so many. I can go run around and have fun with my friends. So then there's also the dog parks. Just special places. Not for you humans. Just for us. We sit there, we sniff each other, we have a lot of fun. But then sometimes my dad will take me on to the Constitution Trail. Used to be old rail line, but now they got paved. I walk along. I enjoy the experience. There's schools that come running around and everything. But then I see some people. I'm always wondering, hey, are you going to be the one that pets me? Makes me feel like I belong out here and everything. But we just kind of walk along. We enjoy it. It's such a great experience for a dog. Hey, and then we get at the end, you can go to Uptown. You know, I love my Uptown stuff. We have the garlic press down there. We got Medici. It's such a great walking place. And sometimes those nice college kids will give me a nice pet as I'm walking along, enjoying the experience and everything. So, when you get done there, you can head over to downtown Bloomington where you can see Raccoon Games. It's so awesome. You have Spiceworks of Bloomington. We've had them on here. And then you get down here a little bit down the way and you have Coffee Hound. There's one in Uptown too, so you can enjoy either place where you can have your coffee and your drinks. Don't miss out on any of those experiences. But there's so many great shops to see down here. We can't forget, sometimes you gotta do away with the old to get to the new. So, bye-bye building. We're glad you were here for so many years, but now we have to try something new. And then we get to go to the Evergreen Cemetery. Great to walk around, get some Gene's ice cream, and just enjoy the entire experience.
Now, the viewers may want to know, you look gray, but you're actually not a gray poodle. You're actually a blue poodle. So how old are you since you look gray?
Well, I'm glad that you bring this up. This is a great question that most people I don't think understand about us poodles. You know, we have our black poodles, we have our white poodles, we have our brown poodles, and then whatever these disgrace things that they have out there, they're dooble doodles, whatever they are. But for me, I'm a blue poodle. What does that mean? It means as I'm younger, I turn where I look like I'm gray. But you know what? It's not that. It's that if you look at the coat real closely, it has a blue tint to it. So, you know what? This thing of I look old, I whatever. You know what? In dog years, yeah, I'm getting up there. I'm 42 years of age. But I'm doing okay. So, that's what you can talk about with my color. But thank you for asking the question.
How about family? Do you have a lot of family here local that you get to spend time with? Do you have siblings?
I'd like to start with saying this. That, you first start your life with a litter, and then you move on from there till you get blessed with some brothers. I have had 3 of them. I had Zach, that was the one who led me in the beginning. I had Mickey, who then was the one that played with me. And then now I've moved on to my little brother, Dexter. Yeah, you know what? He kind of wears me out a lot of times. But I couldn't imagine a day without him. So yeah, I have family here, and they keep me grounded. Now, if you talk about my human people, yeah, I've got them too, and they do a great job.
I'd like to thank our sponsor today, Roadrunner Real Estate. They are a full-service real estate company that does both commercial and residential real estate. They give free consults with their decades of experience. So if you're looking for that personal touch when you're trying to take care of your real estate, call Roadrunner Real Estate today. They'd love to help you. What are some of your favorite things you like to do? Do you go out and play tennis, or is there something that you really have fun doing on a daily basis?
Well, now it's a party. We can talk about some fun things I like to do. So, I had my brother, I talked about Dexter. He and I love running around the backyard chasing each other, barking at squirrels, looking at things, looking at the neighbor dog, saying, hey, how you doing across, the yards. But my fun thing I like doing every single night is I have toys, and I tear those toys apart. My parents get me new toys all the time, and all I do is tear them apart. And then we play this game of, I guess, hide, fetch, whatever you want to call it, between me and Dexter. Dexter's always trying to steal my toy, and I'm always getting it back. But that's the thing we had the most fun on a daily basis.
So do you travel much? Do you do many things? Where do you go?
So I know you're trying to mess with me here, talking about, have I been a traveled animal? You know what? Yes, I have. I took a 4,000-mile trip just a couple years ago. Turn around. I'd like to do a shout out to my friend Charles. I'd like to do another one out to my friend Chip. We had a great time. Traveled in the van, had fun, saw some gas stations, looked at a place called Buc-ee's. I encourage anybody to go there. Got some great meats.
So we've hit the rapid fire question portion of our questioning today. And so I'm just going to ask you a few questions, and you have to decide which is it. Okay. Who's your favorite parent?
I know you're not going to like the answer to this, but I have to be truthful. You know what? When I'm rambunctious, I love my dad. But when I want the cuddles, that's what the mom's for. She always is right there for me, giving the love.
If you had to say, what is your favorite animal?
That's a really easy one for me. I love me some cows, and I love me some horses. Give me a good Western on the TV at night, and you won't have to hear a word from me.
Well, you've said you've had a few brothers and everything. Unfortunately, some of them are no longer with us. But who would you say is your favorite brother that you've had?
Are your ears clogged or something? I've told you over and over again. Dex is my favorite. We have fun, we play games together, and we chase each other. Best time ever.
So we've come to the conclusion of our video. I'd like to thank you for watching end of our first season. We look forward to what we're going to do in 2026. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. It helps us out so much. We have some good ideas of things we'd like to do some interviews heading into 2026, our second season. We appreciate the likes we get, but we also appreciate any feedback that you can give us so that we can get better. So thank you for all of us at RoadrunnerZX, and we look forward to seeing you in 2026.